Thank you very much. Welcome to Dropbox, guys. Thank you all so much for coming out on a Sunday night this late. Sorry we're getting started a little late, but we had to get everybody here, but everyone is here. And if you guys didn't hear me before, the Dropbox is normally a box. Tonight it's a bucket. And yeah, you take the prompt, you write whatever that is, you put it in there. You guys will be drawing from that to inspire your improv sets instead of taking a suggestion from the crowd. You don't have to enact a pickup line. It can be however it inspires you, just like normal improv. I think the worst pickup line I ever used, it doesn't quite count as a pickup line because I used it on a first date. But I told a girl, and it didn't strike me until I had said it, what an awful thing to say this was, but I said that, yeah, I think you're pretty. I think you're pretty enough to get away with farting in front of me. And I didn't get a second date. She was not a big fan of that. But tonight we're going to be hearing gems like that. We're going to be hearing gems like... alright, well this would be a pretty straightforward improv set. It might not be a very interesting one, but I've never done this before. Suck my dick? So just keep in mind, people are going to be doing improv sets off of this. So if you guys want to see 20 minutes of simulated dick sucking up here, that's your thing. But the internet exists for a reason, folks. You know what? Let's just bring up the first group. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Fantastic Gary. All right. Thank you again, Fantastic Gary. You guys are fantastic. And Stefan is a sexual predator. Our stand-up tonight, Maddie Patrick, unfortunately couldn't make it. She's come down with the same stomach virus that I just recovered from, which is quite a shame. I don't know how it got down there. She's in South Jersey and I'm up here. But, so you guys all have the great fortune of hearing one of my worst pickup stories of all time. I used to work event catering at a restaurant up in Astoria called Renaissance Event Hall. And I was working a wedding once, and there was this member of the bridal party, the maid of honor. She was a curvaceous woman. She was a good-looking woman. A woman that looked like she had seen a thing or two in her life, and was about my age, and could show me something new. You know, the kind of woman I was into. So her and I were making eyes at each other all night, and I had my bow tie on and my vest on, you know, about 3/4 of a suit and tie. And I was walking by and had my tray and tried to get a word in edgewise, but it's tough when you've got to, you know, be serving the hors d'oeuvres and everything. But I'd always slip her an extra one or something, because I'm a smooth operator. And I'd slip her an extra hors d'oeuvre, and she'd give me the eyes, and I'd give her the eyes. And the night went on, and we just had this torrid exchange of eyes and hors d'oeuvres. And at one point, I was serving cocktails. I was serving champagne glasses. And I had a whole tray. And I was down to one, and I saw she was over in the corner by herself. She didn't have one. And because I'm a smooth operator, I went over quickly to the bar, put a nice, clean, white linen napkin over my tray, put the champagne right in the middle of it, and I just happened to have a strawberry. I don't know where the strawberry came from, but yeah, there was a strawberry on this tray. I walked it over to her and I said, "Hey, you look like you could use a drink." And she took it, she smiled at me, she gave me the eyes. Thank you for the eyes. And our torrid exchange went on, and at one point later, I was talking to my boss, and he was giving me some orders about breaking down, and suddenly she walked right up to me, and inserted herself in between the two of us, and just stared at me. And I was taken aback, and he was taken aback, and suddenly realized what was going on, and kind of backed off and walked away, and we started talking. He says, "Hey, baby, where are you from?" He's like, "You from around here?" I said, "Actually, no, I'm in town with my parents for my sister's wedding. And, you know, I'm a maid of honor." I said, "Oh, that's very nice. So where are you from?" "Oh, I'm from Ohio." "Oh, nice, but I go to school out here." "Oh, you go to school in New York?" Yes, I do." "Well, where do you go to school?" "New York City University." "Oh, you go to NYU?" Yeah, I go to NYU. Okay, great. Well, I was about 25 at the time, so I was only a couple of years out of college, so senior in college isn't that bad. So I started talking to her. I said, "So how long have you been going to NYU?" I was like, "Oh, well, I'd like to go there next year." Oh, okay. Did you take a couple years off? Like, no, I'm just looking at, I'd like to go to NYU or something else in New York, maybe. Oh, okay, great. So where else are you looking? I don't know. Like when I start looking, I'd like to look at NYU and maybe some other places in New York. I like New York. You know, when you start looking. Yeah, I think a couple of years when I started looking at colleges, that's where I'd like to look. And this girl was 14 years old. She drank some milk that had some hormones in it or something, and she grew into a shapely, older-looking woman very early. I don't know what it was. I swear, I'm not the kind of guy that goes after 14-year-old girls. This girl looked like a woman. It was a terrifying experience. I hit on a woman 11 years my junior. Thank you. She did give me her number. I saw her mother glaring at me from about 5 feet away as she did. Took her number, as she turned away, I looked at her mother, threw it in the trash can. What about the rest of my rounds for that night? So that is my hard pickup story. And now we're going to hear some hard stories from Landface. I wish I had some more really bad pickup lines for you, but I don't. What I love about that set is that Warren Buffett's actually a really charitable guy. He's pledged to give away 95% of his entire net worth when he dies. You guys, this charitable giving is I guess it's alright. But have you guys ever played, it's this game online where you play the game, and like however many points you get, they donate that many grains of rice to Africa. Yeah. You guys ever heard of that? Yeah. It's a game. I think that is the worst charitable donation model in the world. What they're saying is, we have all this rice. None of you are getting it until someone in America plays a web game. It's like, please, we're so hungry. You have piles of rice, we just want it. It's like, 1 second, someone's about to get a high score. It's terrible. Anyway, guys, thank you all for coming out to the Dropbox. We got one more group. Before we do that, the Dropbox will be back here at the end of May, probably the 4th Sunday, but check out the dropboxshow.tumblr.com. Everybody's tumbling these days, so are we. And that will have the next Dropbox date. But now, please put your hands together for Wolfgang!